just out on a nice evening walk with Mr. Wookham's. It's been a beautiful day here in the UK. The sun's been shining pretty much all day. And I started the day by buying some cheap drip at 23 cents. What a great start. And I also deployed a little bit of extra capital into some other projects I'm into at the moment. So XRP, Chainlink, Nero, Dero. The market was kind of down a few percent today. So I like to chuck in a little bit of extra capital when that happens. I'm kind of expecting the markets to potentially take a little bit of an upturn going into June. That's obviously not financial advice, but it's kind of just the way that I'm reading the markets. So I'm thinking kind of what better time to get in than now and look at some exit points around September. Obviously DRIP removes the need to do that, which is why I like DRIP. I can just kind of stack my bags, stack the faucets and let it grow, let it happen. I haven't got to worry about selling the asset necessarily. Obviously, like with any project, you want to take some profits at some point. But with DRIP, you can just keep on, growing your balance 1% per day every single day. Unlike a lot of projects where you have to, always be thinking about trading it, getting in and out. It's not something I have to worry about with DRIP. So one of the reasons why I like it, in fact, I've heard some other people, who are into Hex say similar things about Hex. I know Randy Halarski. If you don't follow him, he's got a really cool channel. He kind of does a lot of Hex stuff. I'm not into Hex, but he comes from, a background that I'm kind of familiar with, with the privacy stuff and all that sort of stuff. And he kind of talks about Hex like that. He hasn't got to worry, he hasn't got to stress about, buying and selling. He can just stake and kind of sit back and relax a little bit more. And that's kind of how I see DRIP. So I grabbed some cheap DRIP this morning. It's a really great start to the day. Everyone's waiting with bated breath at the moment for drip drop draw. So there's not really much kind of to talk about other than the fact that I'm mega bullish for drip drop draw right now, and I know a lot of other people are. I think we see huge potential in the way it's going to sort of burn up a lot of the supply, and that can only be a good thing, I think, going forward. And that's without things like scratches on the horizon as well. So a very, very cool time to be in DRIP, and I hydrate and chill. That's basically one of the mottos, and reason being is that every single day 1% is being earned in DRIP, added to my account, and I just DCA in when the prices are good, like they are at the moment. So it kind of really takes a lot of the stress out of the crypto markets, for me. I was only intending on taking Mr. Wookham's around the block, but when I went to go back, he kind of dug his heels in and wanted to carry the walk on a little bit further. So, if that's what he wants to do, let's do it. But he's hell-bent on stopping and smelling everything tonight. So this short walk is going to turn into quite a long walk, and I've got to be up at 5 a.m. So Mr. Wookham's, move your very little butt and let's get a move on here. Although I've had dinner, I've kind of got all my food ready for tomorrow. I tend to prepare my food the night before because, as a lot of you know, I'm into my training. I'm into, a healthy sort of eating lifestyle. So I don't do any ordering in typically, unless it's a weekend. Mr. Wookham's, come on, let's go. So I like to get prepared the night before with some healthy food, keep me going all day. I don't tend to eat my first meal until 1 o'clock because I intermittent fast. Nice pure start to the day. And so we're going to make our way back now. But so I wake up tomorrow, we're going to be one step closer to the Thursday's AMA, which could potentially be one of the most important AMAs in the history of DRIP. I think it's certainly one that a lot of people are waiting with bated breath for. So it's super exciting stuff. And whatever happens, I've hit my targets. I think, by Thursday I will have exceeded 10k in my main faucet. So, like I say, whatever happens, I'm in DRIP for the long run, and I've hit my target. So you know, if it were to moon and go crazy, I'll be happy. If it takes a short-term dip, I'll be happy because I've got some cash sitting on the sidelines to buy more. So if that does happen, I'll just simply be taking advantage of the weak hands and pushing myself even faster towards my max payout. So either way, I feel like I've won. I'm in a position where I'm confident with what I put in. I'm confident in the project that I'm investing in. So I really don't think I can lose at this point. And with so much coming in the pipeline, I'm very, very excited to be part of the community. The YouTube channel's growing nicely. I'm within touching distance of 300 subscribers. So massive shout out to everyone who subscribed. I really do appreciate your support. I think I've dropped about almost 40 videos now, and to have, you know, coming on to 300 subscribers is, I'm really pleased with that. And obviously I'm on Twitter as well, so if you're not following me, hit me up at DRIP Millionz on Twitter. Join me over there, and we can continue the conversation. But I hope you've all had a great day, and I will catch you all in the next video.